Hey, today's just a simple inking drawing I did of a goat girl. I saw this one really cute goat cosplayer at Ren Fair last month and was just really inspired to kind of draw something from that. This isn't at all what she looked like, but I really like how it turned out. I didn't record the coloring process, but I'll show the finished product at the end. Anyways, today I wanted to talk a bit about myself. After I made that sketchbook tour video, which if you haven't seen, feel free to click off this and go watch that. There's not any commentary, but I like it. But yeah, so after I made that sketchbook tour video, I went to my parents' home and picked up all the rest of my other sketchbooks, starting all the way back in 2009. At first, I was flooded with nostalgia, and I felt so good, and it felt so nice to reminisce on those memories. But throughout reading the notes in my sketchbooks throughout the years, the nostalgia turned slowly into this empty sadness feeling. I won't go into too much detail about it specifically, more to respect my younger self, but it's your typical teenager depression ramblings. I think a lot about that time, which felt forever ago, but I empathize a lot for the person I was during those years. I deserve to have a good support system. I don't quite understand why it was so hard for me to make friends and why I felt so alone. I mean, I do know why, but it also just, I wish things had been different. But it's in the past now, and I do wonder what my art would have evolved into had I not felt so alone. In a lot of my pieces, I can see just hesitance and wanting to just preserve the drawing that I made. And so, anyways, it kind of got me thinking about where I want to take my art. I really like how my current sketchbook's going, and I've even started to trust more in my capabilities as an artist, and I've been working a bit more with traditional mediums just because fuck AI. And the AI can't take traditional drawing from me, and although I love drawing digital, whatever. um, One thing I noticed in all my old sketchbooks is a lack of color and ink. It comes and goes in phases, but definitely I know that pencil drawing was always my go-to. But in hindsight, I can see how much it limited my growth as an artist. I was just so scared to mess up a drawing that I never bothered to color most of them. I would tell myself, like, oh yeah, I can color this later, but at this point, it's been a decade later, and I am not going back to those sketchbooks. Maybe I could do a redraw, which isn't a bad idea, but I wish I had been okay to mess up a drawing. Everyone, a common saying I've heard is that we regret the things that we don't do, not the things that we do. So if you're relating at all to what I'm saying, don't be afraid to mess it up. It's a part of the learning process. Whether that's starting a new hobby, and being dog poopy water at it, or anything really. I mean, you can kind of apply uh, the act of doing. Wait, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, I have no idea where I was going with that. But I do want to say that, yeah, there's a hobby or something that you've been not getting around to because you're afraid you won't be good at it instantly. Keep going. It took me, okay, it's 2024, over a decade, maybe 14 years now, just to get where I am. And I still have so much farther to go. And if I really put in the effort by taking more studies and just being willing to try and fail and try again, I think I'm going to start seeing a lot more progress in my art, a lot quicker than the years throughout college where it was very stagnant because I didn't have the time to draw, because I didn't make the time to draw, and because I was afraid of messing things up. Mostly draw in sketchbooks because it's low stakes, it's low pressure. Instagram made me want to value quantity over quality, and so sketchbooks were an easier route than using nice paper. And I see how that's negatively impacted me, but social media, that's for another topic, another video, but that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I really like the way this inking turned out. I wish it was easier to scan my drawings, because like this would make such a cool print. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this little rant tangent. Maybe I'll put a couple notes in there. I'll definitely leave a link down to the brush I'm using. It's a Pental brush pen. Oh, and Frank lights. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good one, guys.